What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony may have made a mistake by getting a little too friendly with a female, a model, so to speak, by the name of Vanessa. Vanessa is a known celebrity male hopper, athlete, rapper. As a matter of fact, she was the side chick of DJ Drama, who got, pummeled by his girlfriend. I believe I did a video on that, as well as she's also the same female that put Dwayne Haskins on blast. That's her. Okay. Now, people are going to say it was accidental. I don't think so. She was FaceTiming Carmelo and decided to post it. That's not something you do accidentally. It's something that you're doing because you want to get attention. She doesn't get enough attention for the size of her assets and hips, right? So the next best thing is to talk about what athlete you're with, accidentally. And what makes the timing interesting is that Lala Anthony has explained why she divorced Carmelo Anthony. And she was emotional, how hard it is, only for her then to reveal the fact that apparently she's dating a 26-year-old, her 26-year-old co-star, Davinci. They're hanging out together, right? Holding hands. So yeah, they're definitely smashing. So that's what Carmelo's had to deal with. The fact that his ex-wife is dating a 26-year-old. And he has an Instagram model that wants to use him to get attention for herself. So let's get into this article from EXP0SE. Future NBA Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was one of the few members of the Los Angeles Lakers to actually have a good season. While many role players were brought in to perform certain specific tasks, most failed to do so. Anthony was the exception. His 13.3 points per game on 44% shooting from the field was right on par with what he did as a member of the Portland Trail Blazers. The reason why two teams were actively working to steal Anthony away from the Lakers this offseason. While Anthony was stellar on the court, he did make some unfortunate headlines off of it. This week, the Syracuse legend seemed to get called out by model for playing games without a ring for years. And this is her Instagram. It says, "What do me and Carmelo Anthony have in common? We both been playing games without a ring for years." Why would she post this? Now, people could say it's a joke, but how many women who are listening to this video is gonna post this type of screenshot of their friend? Because some people are saying, well, they're her friends, Jane. Yeah, they're friends, all right. But why post this on social media when people can get the wrong impression? You do it because you want to draw attention to yourself. You want people to know that you're valued, even though you don't have a ring. That NBA players are trying to get at you. And we all know Carmelo ain't trying to be no bestie to this chick. Come on, man. And it was reposted by Wags Unfiltered. It doesn't take a genius to be able to read between the lines there. Interestingly enough, this isn't the first athlete to be linked to Vanessa. The model in question recently departed NFL quarterback Dwayne Haskins also at one point seemingly had his text messages with her exposed. So this is her. Like, how many times this woman, the first time I've heard of her, she got caught up being a side chick. And it seemed like, she took from that to where, no publicity is bad publicity. And since then it escalated to, I'm going to put these men on blast. I'm going to expose them. But for what? Why are you exposing them? Do you feel some type of way? Is he treating you like you just a jump off? Because that's what you are to him and guys like him. You're a jump off. They don't really consider you wife material. Because a woman who's wife material and girlfriend material would not put this online trying to make this guy look bad. Like, why do it? Only to draw attention to yourself. And it is very messy to do this. Because Lala has been in the news, and then you go and you do this. You know, I don't think it's a coincidence. I think this was done intentionally. I think this was done intentionally to draw attention to herself. And again, she already had hands put on her by a female for messing with her dude, right? And she took from that to say, hey, you know, why don't I just put these guys on blast? Like, what exactly getting out of it? I mean, your following, I don't think, has grown. You have the same following you did when you put Dwayne Haskins on blast. I believe that was last year. So I don't understand why these women do this. This doesn't make you look good. It makes you look thirsty for attention. And all it's going to do is make guys be a lot more careful when they're dealing with you. But you know, some of these guys are so thirsty, they'll take that risk anyway. They'll take that risk anyway because they're like, well, she ain't going to do that to me. You don't know what she's going to do. You don't know what she's going to do. You're just having an opportunity to sleep with her. You think you know her. A lot of you guys do not know the women that you're sleeping with. And you don't know what they're capable of. Messy stuff all around. Making matters worse is that Anthony's ex-wife Lala recently went on a media tour discussing precisely how he had wronged her. For obvious reasons, it wasn't a great look for him. When you factor in the troubling text messages that leaked out and Kevin Durant's bizarre involvement in the drama, the pair's divorce has seen its fair share of twists and turns, and that's to say nothing of an alleged extortion attempt involving their 14-year-old son. Honestly, I think these athletes have to be careful. They really do. Because these women will go on social media and they will try to make it seem like the relationship failed because of what he did to me. It's not what she did. It's what he did. Now, did Carmelo make mistakes? Yeah, but you got with this dude a year after he got out of college. They were together since, I believe, after his rookie year or during his rookie year in the NBA. That's when they got together. I believe they even got engaged early on in his playing career. The guy never had an opportunity to be a bachelor. So of course he's going to make mistakes. You wanted to have a serious relationship with a guy that was in his early 20s? Of course he's going to make mistakes. But Lala, I'm sure you made mistakes. I'm sure you've done things. The one thing I don't like is when these women get into these relationships with these guys and they try to act like they're perfect. They made no mistakes when that's not true. There was a rumor that she was cheating on Carmelo and she never really addressed it. And this was over 10 years ago, I think, maybe less than that. She never addressed that. She never really said, none of that. But people let it go, right? Because again, when men cheat, they're seen as the bad guys. This is why it's easy for Vanessa to put Carmelo on blast, because Carmelo is known to be the cheater, right? He's the bad guy. He makes all the mistakes. Lala's doing interviews about how mainly he hurt her and how she's hurting, but she's hanging around with the 26-year-old actor. That's how much she's hurting. That marriage was over for years. I've been told y'all that. I've been told you that marriage was over. Now, in regards to Vanessa, I don't know if she's ever going to really know what it's like to be a wife. And that's why if you're Carmelo, you need to be careful of the company that you keep, man. These women are so thirsty. They done been used. They done had relations with all types of men. They don't, they're desperate to really grow their following. They're desperate to get themselves into a serious relationship. And if you're playing games that she tried to put out there, women like her are going to expose you because they feel like they deserve more than what they have. But in reality, they don't, because they have what they have, because that's what they've set themselves up for. And putting Carmelo on blast accidentally, which is not accidentally, she did it on purpose to make fun of him. She did it to mock Carmelo. She put this out here to mock Carmelo. So Carmelo, you too old for this, man. Come on, man. You gotta know the type of women you're hanging around. Hang around better quality of women. She might be a nice person, but if she really liked you like that, she wouldn't have put that post out there. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.